Welcome to Shibata Bread Podcast Season 2 special edition where I got to interview Dan Ryan.
Dan Ryan, he is someone who spent a year in Japan back in the 80s.
Right. He has some interesting stories from 1987 through 88. Very nice guy. Check it out. Shibata Bread team is here with Dan Ryan, a writer, photographer, music fanatic. You can follow him at that Dan Ryan, or you can find him on Brisbane Graphic Arts Museum.com.
That's right.
He's one of the editors of the book titled Quake Book. What is a Quake Book, and how did you get involved with that?
I was following a guy on Twitter who goes by the name Our Man in Abico.
Okay.
And about a week after the 3/11 tsunami disaster, he started asking for volunteers to help him put together a book project of true stories that were written by survivors or people who had survivors of the disaster.
Okay.
He wanted something really quick, immediate, and true, and I volunteered to help him start editing stories that were coming in. Like I said, dumb, beautiful luck. I ended up being one of the three main editors of the whole project.
Nice.
You know, just editing the stories and putting it together, and we somehow managed to get it together and publish it in less than a month.
If you don't know about this yet, you can go to quakebook.org to find out more about it, and you can probably purchase a book.
I think the Kindle version is still free.
Okay, cool.
Which was a sales promotion we did, but the hard copy is free. I think is pretty widely available on Amazon too, and that's only $10.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure the money's we still have the pipeline to the Red Cross of Japan.
You lived in Japan from 87 to 88.
Yeah.
During which you took a bunch of photographs that are sort of, I felt like it was a very strange choice of subject. How did you
I'll tell you
about that?
I'll tell you about how that happened. When I got to Tokyo, I was a very young man. I was right out of college. I was 23 years old. And it blew me away the first time I saw a guy in rags screaming at the top of his lungs, obviously intoxicated in some way. Right on the south side of Shibuya Station. Okay, it really kind of shattered the idea of Japan that I grew up with, which was not related to the war. It was related to all the cool technology and the salarymen and having a lifetime job and being a really orderly, high-tech society. Right. But when I got to Japan in Tokyo in 1987, I started seeing these regular old stinky drunk homeless type people on the streets of Tokyo, and I just became fascinated. And in my spare time, I had a full-time job with an American computer company. I just started, every now and then I'd take a photograph. When I saw one of these fellas, Tokyo Station or Shinjuku Station or Rajuku Park, Ueno Park. I lived near Ueno Park where there's still a lot of homeless guys, right? But in 1988, I decided that I wanted to try to get into the Yale School of Art after I left Japan. So I focused on taking pictures of these homeless guys, these day laborer types, who were getting so I spent time with them and I took photographs of them, and that's how the whole thing kind of turned into what you saw tonight at the photo presentation I just gave. My favorite Japanese word is natto.
Natto, nice.
It really is. It's absolutely one of my favorite Japanese foods.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's quite the acquired taste, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm Japanese and I cannot eat it.
I know. Some Japanese absolutely hate it as much as foreigners do.
Right. It's a fermented beans.
Yeah, fermented soybeans. I've got some in my freezer at home right now.
You usually put it over hot rice.
Yeah.
With maybe a soy sauce or...
Well, what I usually do is I crack a raw egg in it, mix it up with a raw egg, and then pour that over rice with some green onion, and now I like furikake on it.
Wow. I'm sure some of the American viewers are probably now throwing up.
If they have any sense, yeah. It gets nasty stuff if you don't like it. It's really nasty.
It definitely, the smell definitely does it justice.
It's like, it's got this ammonia type odor to it, don't you think?
Right. Thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, it's really been delightful.
It's been nice, and good luck to you in Japan in April.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.